Ndindoda kuti nyika isiwe vanhu vangu inguva yedu hatingatadzi kubudirira Mwari ari parutivi pedu rambai muchirwa
My hitters don't die, and real hitters gon' shine, and my people gon' rise, 'cause we're born to win, yeah, I ain't saying
From the hill who are not at the bill, I swear this thing is a real dog. I play fan off the cowards so they can't feel. The wife try to console me like it's coming, baby, chill. She don't understand, I'm the only one that's real. I remember the 3rd grade, them kids, they had waves. I had them BDBs, you know that Zimbabwean grade. So they do shades and your boy hit the stage, press play and all the chicks was like, yeah. While boys was moving bricks, I was moving chips. If she gave me calculus, gave her a mouthful of it. Heat rose to this thing, boy, I bet on myself.
Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome to The Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday, and I want to welcome you to a Juneteenth magnificent Black Star Power Monday. When I tell you it's going down, not only on the day as we celebrate the legacy and history of Juneteenth, but also right here in the Black Media Matter studios. I'm super pumped because I got 2 amazing Black Star Power artists in the building with me today. I am excited because I get to talk to Yvie Oddly. Many of you probably remember Yvie from RuPaul's Drag Race, and I mean a winner of RuPaul's Drag Race, but also their quirky style is something that just drove fans wild. So I'm so excited to talk to Yvie, not only about their work, but also about this upcoming show tonight. So this is airing at 11, so y'all got time to make it to the show at the Moore Theater. I'll be talking to Yvie more about that. And also, we got Rell Be free in the building, y'all. Rell is amazing artist right here, born and bred of the Pacific Northwest, who is going to be performing tonight at Jimi Hendrix at the Juneteenth Celebration for reparations. I'm so excited that he is also here. He's a good brother of mine, but a phenomenal artist, and I'm telling y'all, he's about to put it down tonight. So I got 2 amazing stars in the building, but of course, y'all, you can tell I'm excited, but it's also the top of the show, so it's a great time for you to tag and share the stream. That's right, you participate with us. Go ahead. Tag and share the stream with folks you feel who could benefit from a daily dose of dopeness right here on The Day with Trae. If you cannot watch our TV show, we definitely have you covered because you can also listen to us anywhere you find your favorite podcast. Just search Converge Media Network and The Day with Trae. Y'all will find me on Google, Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, Apple Music. I'm telling you, whichever one is your favorite. There's like 200 platforms. I don't know them all, but whichever one is your favorite, go ahead and search for us and you'll find me there. Well, because I got stars in the building, I'm going to get right to it. I want to welcome Yvie to The Day with Trae. What's up, Yvie?
Nada. just hiked all up and down.
Yeah, there we go. Welcoming you all the way right to my living room set here in the Black Media Matter studios.
This is really nice. I'm taking inspiration from my own home decor.
There we go. I love it.
I need a wall of history.
Yeah, right. There's always so much inspiration I get from that every day. Well, as I said there, fans may know you from RuPaul, but you've been doing drag for a while. I want to hear about the beginnings of Yvie Oddly. Tell us a bit more about what got you into drag and why you continue to do it in the ways that you do.
I got into drag specifically because it was just like something that was always into me. I always wanted to wear my sister's skirts. I always wanted to wear my mom's makeup, and it felt like this like dirty secret I had to keep in. And then when I moved out of my parents' house, it's just like, no more secrets. So like I started doing drag as an expression for that, but then I like leaned into it more because I felt like it was the only chance I had to like get my voice out as a Black artist. And unless I wanted to like die and be famous like posthumously, because that's how old 2D artists work, you know. You like paint something, you die in 100 years. People are like, this person was a genius.
Yeah, exactly.
So sad they're dead.
Well, you know, so much of your style, I think, drove so many people wild. I mean, you did things that I don't know if before seeing you, I don't know if they were even possible. I mean, so I want to hear more about how you brought your style out and really drove everyone kind of crazy with like, oh my God, this is so super unique. I think you found a very specific niche in drag.
It was just blending a lot of like my artistic inspirations, even before drag. Like I was really into comic books and I was into villains, and you know, because I feel like at least as far as like kids cartoons go, the villains are like the fun characters. They have cool outfits. They're doing what they want, even if they're not actually trying to hurt people. They're just like, I'm just trying to live a fabulous life, and then there's always somebody trying to like hold them down for that. Yeah. so that's where my drag like came from in the beginning, and now it's just like gone all over the place to explore I think the ideas and the more complex, conflicting intersectionalities that are hard to just see walking down the street.
All right, Yvie, so tonight you are going to be working with some phenomenal drag queens. I mean, I'm excited to see all of y'all. Tell us more about the folks you'll be on stage with at More Theater.
Well, we've got in general, we've got 6 headliners. If you've ever seen the show RuPaul's Drag Race, they're all royalty. They're all killer. We've got Lala Ree, who's on this like current season of All Stars. We've got Mo Hart from her multiple killer seasons where she showed out and was robbed probably. Yeah. We've got the mother of it all, Bibi Zahara Benet, the first crown queen, who is also like, you know, the birth mother of Nubia. So I'm honored I get to like work under her wing on this. We've got Shea Coulee, who I've gotten to work with a few times on Drag Race, even once or twice, and she just always brings excellence. And oh, we've got me. I'm important, okay? And we've got Raja O'Hara from season 11. I don't remember what All Stars, but Canada versus the World Crown Queen, and that's the important one.
Yeah. I mean, you're talking about some real heavy hitters here. I mean, you're mentioning names of folks that I feel like I got to see really give their full expression, you know, during their shows and during their seasons, but now we get to see them live. I'm pumped.
I mean, and that's the thing is, even on the best season, you don't really get to see like everybody's true artistry. Like I was in BB's rehearsal yesterday, and I watched Mother tear the house down for like 10 whole minutes. It's insane to get to experience some of the artistry. But one of my favorite parts about NUBIA is that we're also working with lots of local ambassadors. So we have some featured local performers who are the underrepresented extension of Black artistry and what we can put down on stage.
Oh my gosh, so it's going down.
Yeah.
It's really going down.
It's going to be insane.
I'm going to tell you, if you are a fan out there, if you love RuPaul's Drag Race, if you've been watching since the beginning, like myself, my mom and my sister, I tell you, I'm excited to be there. Yvie, thank you so much for being with me tonight. 8 p.m., More Music at the More, or More Theater. I'm so used to that program. More Theater. Y'all, NUBIA. Y'all are going to be killing it. Yvie, thank you for making time in your busy schedule to be with me on The Day with Trae.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
I'm looking forward to seeing you tonight.
I'm looking forward to the day.
Yes, yes. Oh, my gosh, y'all. I promise you we're going to start with Black Power, and we're going to continue Black Star Power right after this break. I get to talk to Rell Be free. Oh my gosh, she's about to drop some gems tonight too. Y'all stay tuned after this short break. You're watching The Day with Trae.
Hi, I'm Besa Gordon from Converge Media, Hits 106.1, and Back to Besa on Fox 13.
And I'm Buki Gates from Baseball Beyond Borders.
And we are here at T-Mobile Park, where on July 7th, they will host the very first ever HBCU Swingman Classic.
That's right, Besa. Ken Griffey Jr., the kid, has rounded up 50 of the very best ball players from HBCUs from all across the country, from schools like Jackson State, Grambling, Southern, FAMU, North Carolina A&T, Alabama State, and many more.
It's literally the All-Star game before the All-Star game, right?
Exactly. And the fact that the very first HBCU Swingman Classic is happening right here in the Emerald City is a big deal.
A big deal indeed. And it sounds like a whole lot of Black college homecoming vibes.
You already know what it is. Don't miss out on this historic opportunity to see the very best of the best Black college baseball players right here at T-Mobile Park on July 7th. Tickets are on sale now at allstargame.com. That is allstargame.com. See you there.
Big Tobacco thinks they know everything. They think they know you, your community, the places you go, and the way that you spend your time. They think they got you all figured out, down to a formula, a calculation based off of numbers of what they think they know. Show them they're wrong. Learn more at theythinktheyknowyou.org.
The new COVID-19 updated booster provides the best protection available right now. So don't wait. Stay safe this summer and get your updated booster today. To find a free vaccine provider near you, go to kingcounty.gov/vaccine.
1 in every 500 African Americans in the U.S. suffers from sickle cell disease. 1 in 3 African American blood donors is a match for patients with sickle cell. 1 appointment to donate blood with the American Red Cross can help save a life. Will you be that one? Visit redcrossblood.org/ourblood today to schedule an appointment at a location near you.
Welcome back, everyone, to The Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday. So excited to have Rell Be free in the building. What's up, Rell?
Yeah, what's poppin', Trae?
Oh, man, this has been a long time coming. I'm so glad we were able to make it work.
I know, huh?
No, for real. You know how much of a fan I am of yours. And you and your music, you are always so intentional with the messaging. Tonight, you're going to be showing up and showing out. I want to hear some of those beginnings because, you know, you've been writing, you've been curating your sound, your music, your brand for years. Tell us about those beginnings before you said, I'm really going to do this for real.
Yeah, for sure. Well, the beginning, for real, goes back to, I remember I was writing songs back in like elementary school. I would bring them to my sister and I would sing them and I would ask her to help me write them. But then probably around middle school, if you remember MySpace, I used to rap battle people on MySpace. I would just write all my bars on there, going back and forth with strangers. And then just around that time, I really started to write in my notebooks. I kept it as for me, though. It was more something that was therapeutic. As I got into high school, probably around 15, 16, we started an open mic called Empire Nights. And that was a space where I was emceeing. I was kind of introducing people like, and kind of getting my comfort on stage. That's when I started to show what I was writing. And since then, it's been a rap because I've just been able to find my own sound, my own style. So it started out with just writing and then getting comfortable with my own thoughts, my own ideas, my creativity. And then by the time I was about 17, 18, I had some access to some recording technology, and it's been a rap since then.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Well, you know, you so many people know you here, but you've been like taking, the whole country, the world by storm. The great thing about, the great thing about digitization means that people all over can consume your music, right? But you've been doing some major shows here, man. I mean, I've been seeing you like knocking it out one after another. Tell us about just kind of that music family that resides here in the Pacific Northwest that you're now so plugged into.
Yeah, and that's wild too, because for a little bit, I wouldn't say I was boxed out, but because of the way I am and the style I am, when you're somebody that works with young people, you come from the community, you don't really get to tap into mainstream spaces. So that's actually a new thing in Seattle over the last like 5 to 7 years. And shout out to some of the OGs of the town that are also really community rooted, but going crazy with the music. So for me, it really is all about being unapologetic with what I do, trying to create space for other people, and kicking doors down. If you give me a mic and I got an opportunity to rap, I'm finna bring it. And that's just been my mentality ever since I started performing. So I have had the opportunity to perform on a couple of stages. I've been able to travel a little bit, and I'm just trying to multiply it, because when I get mine, you gonna get yours. Yeah. You gonna get yours. Somebody else gonna get it too, because that's just how I move.
Well, that's definitely how you roll, and I'm so grateful to know you like outside of music, because I get to experience your impact in community. And Juneteenth is one of those events, particularly the ones that have been held at Jimi Hendrix, have always embedded these important messages throughout everything. So, you got it out. You got it out here now. Yes, absolutely.
Jimmy.
Important messages, right? And you also are very specific about the important messages you put in your music. Tell us about that creative process, because you're really able to blend your community experience and the rootedness you have there with the artistry. Tell us more about that.
Word. See, that's probably more of the that's the more detailed layer that people usually don't get to see. I'm not as intentional as people think I am. And that's not for me to say like I'm not being intentional, but like I don't go into the studio like, okay, I'm finna make a record for this, or I'm finna try to do it like this. I just respond to whatever's at the top of my heart. And I be in these streets working with the youngins. You know what I'm saying? I got homies that's losing their life over a whole bunch of wild stuff. And so that comes out sometimes, But what I do want people to appreciate is the variety in my music, is the fact that, I'm going to talk about what's going on in the streets, but I'm also going to talk about myself. I want to be somebody that talks about their emotions, that's not afraid to be vulnerable, but then also still kick it in a flow that you're going to catch it and want to play it. And the beat selection is going to go crazy. It's going to be all over the place. It's going to be experimental. And so for me, I'm always trying to break my box. There's no box for real. And I think that's why it's hard for people to compare me to an MC. They can't really, because I feel like I've been able to kind of intersect a lot of vibes that we don't see intersected very often.
Well, you're a artist, a rapper that I hear is loved by the young folks because you're in community with them, but the elders too. I mean,
elders rock with me. They do.
They're like, man, we watched him grow up, and And I love hearing that perspective out there in community, because they've seen your level of dedication and love, really, for community, which it does come out because it's within you. It's not on you, right? But tonight you're going to be performing at Juneteenth. This is a phenomenal opportunity, not only because we all get to experience you, but you're sharing the stage with Kevin Ross and Talib Kweli. I just want to hear from you about this moment tonight and some of the work that you're going to be bringing out to the whole audience for them to hear. Tell us more about the curation of those tracks and how important this moment is for you. Yeah.
So I got a bunch of new music I'm going to do, a bunch of unreleased stuff that's fun in the crowd. I'm going to bring back a song which now is 3 years old. And actually what's most exciting for me about this is I'm going to have the chance to rock with young Sky Dior. And if you haven't heard Sky Dior, y'all go look her up. I met her in 2020 at Juneteenth. and I got to go right before her, and we just clicked, you know. Shout out to her mom, who was a big supporter as well, and so we got a song. I'm looking forward to doing that, and then also big up in my little brother Elijah. You know what I'm saying? He would have been here with us. He was one of my biggest supporters, and the last time I saw him, I was performing, and so I'm gonna do some of the songs that I did the last time I saw him as well, and that's more from my heart and for the folks. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I'm excited, and you're so right. I mean, Elijah was a main organizer of Juneteenth, and so, you know, losing him in April just shook us all in community, and I'm grateful because we've been able to collectively grieve, right, and really elevate his impact in community as a collective. And I appreciate being in that family with you as well. Although sometimes tragedy bonds you more, you just realize, I think, how precious life really is and the importance of us continuing the work, because Elijah was so dedicated. And, you know, I'm grateful that we'll have time on the stage tonight to really uplift him, to share with so many others the importance of his contributions. And so thank you for having that level of foresight to say, I need to, you know, bring some of him out in my performance as well. Rell, I'm telling you, I'm super stoked. Mm-hmm. Of course, you got to look right there, let folks know how they find you. This camera closest to me, if they're trying to find your music, let them know right there how they find you.
Rell Be Free, RELLBEFREE, everything. .ART at Instagram, Twitter, MySpace, Facebook, Global Fun.
Everywhere.
Yeah, all of that.
I love it. I can't wait to
Rainier Avenue, South Seattle. Y'all know where I be at.
Rell, I'm excited to see you tonight, and I can't wait for that collab with you and Sky. It's going to be lit. It's going to be fire.
Y'all better be there.
Thank you for being here and making time for me today on The Day with Trae.
Thank you, Trae.
Absolutely. Wow. Y'all, I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing. We got two phenomenal things going down today. I'm telling you, y'all do not want to miss out. And of course, I get to wrap all this brilliance up right after this short break. Stay tuned. You're watching The Day with Trae.
Hi, I'm King of Virginia. Just when you thought it was hot in Seattle, it just got hotter. The HBCU Swingman Baseball Classic will be held at T-Mobile Park. Here's an opportunity for these kids to showcase their talent playing baseball because they love the game of baseball. The All-Star Game before the All-Star Game. Not everybody can go to a Power 5 conference, but that shouldn't stop you from playing the game that you love. There's a lot of great players who played our game who went to historical black colleges. So why don't you come show your support, show your love, and stop by. This is powered by T-Mobile, MLB, MLBPA, Youth Development Foundation. The HBCU Swingman Classic at T-Mobile Park. It's gonna be hot.
Big Tobacco thinks they know everything. They think they know you, your community, the places you go, and the way that you spend your time. They think they got you all figured out, down to a formula, a calculation based off of numbers or what they think they know. Show them they're wrong. Learn more at theythinktheyknowyou.org.
The new COVID-19 updated booster provides the best protection available right now. So don't wait. Stay safe this summer and get your updated booster today. To find a free vaccine provider near you, go to kingcounty.gov/vaccine.
Welcome back, everyone, to The Day with Trae. Of course, I'm your host, Trae Holiday. Woo! Not only did I have Yvie Oddly on here, and I'm telling y'all, if I could have been right there watching the performances during RuPaul's Drag Race, the season where Yvie won, I would have been right there for everyone because they literally killed it every time. She came out, fires blazing. I love it. Make sure if y'all are like, what am I going to do tonight? I'm a super fan. Come out to Moore Theater tonight, 8 p.m. See Yvie and all the other amazing drag queens. I mean, you're talking about some legends in the building, and y'all heard it from Yvie herself. Make sure y'all tune in. Come down. Come on. Celebrate with them. It is called NUBIA, and it is going to be a phenomenal show. Of course, throughout the day from 12 to 8, you can also catch Rell on the stage at Juneteenth at Jimi Hendrix Park. Make sure y'all come on down. There's a bunch of vendors, over 100 vendors. So in just a little bit of time, come to Jimi Hendrix Park, hear from the reparations speakers panel, and then stay there, not only for the family-friendly fun and the good food, but also all of the amazing performers that are going to be hitting that stage. Y'all, it is a free concert in the park. Come through. Y'all will hear from all of our amazing performers. And of course, we're ending the night with Kevin Ross and Talib Kweli. I'm telling you, it is going to be fire. Kevin is also doing a meet and greet, so please come on down. If you are a Kevin Ross fan, he is going to be there taking selfies with y'all, connecting with his fans. It is going to be a huge day, and I'm grateful that I got to spend my morning to just highlight a couple of the amazing events that are going down today. Make sure y'all tap in. Don't tap out. Juneteenth is for all to celebrate, learn, and educate. I'm excited because y'all know I'm going to be there emceeing at Jimi Hendrix Park. So I can't wait to be with you all in community. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's a breath full of fresh air up in this studio today. Y'all, for me, until tomorrow at 11 a.m., peace.